Good morning and welcome back to the garden. Today is Saturday, October 15th, and you know what that means. We're going to do a quick review of this garden, then we're going to go to you and celebrate what's going on in your garden. Sort of an odd day today. Within the next 72 hours, this garden's going to look totally different. In the next 72 hours, we're going to have a decent freeze. We've got so much work to do. Do we start picking tomatoes? Do we start picking sweet potatoes? Do we dig up the peppers we want to save? What do you want to do first? Well, we do have the wheelbarrow and a big tote, so we'll be fine picking. It's going to be a little bit of work. We don't have a whole lot of time to do it. But while we get busy with this, let's go ahead and take a look at some of our neighbors, celebrate what's going on in their gardens. This may be the last blast of color we get from Nora, unless the weatherman's wrong. But we sure do appreciate you brightening up our Saturday mornings. Thank you for being such a good friend of this channel. Patrice wrapped up her garden and is looking forward to many tasty dishes. She added sweet potato leaves to the menu and recommends everyone try them. Quote, "They're delicious." Thank you, Patrice. Roland is a new friend of this channel and sent us a sample of his handiwork this year. Roland is setting up a deep mulch and will be planting with us next spring. That is awesome, Roland. Welcome to this community. Weren't those amazing? Now, as we wrap it up in North America, I'm hoping our friends from Australia, the Philippines, India, that you start sending us some of the shots of your garden so we can help celebrate what's going on with you. Now, the peppers don't like the cold weather at all, so we're going to have to do something with these in the next day or so. We had some rain last night, and I bet this zucchini almost doubles before we have to pick it off. We'll be able to get this little zucchini. Probably take these ones with the flowers on it also, but I'm afraid this plant's hours are numbered. We also have some really nice yellow ones coming on. Those will be pretty tasty, young and tender like that. I'm going to be sorry to see this plant go, but there's no sense in crying over spilt milk. Let's go ahead and celebrate a few more of our friends and neighbors. Larry's peppers are doing great, and we're glad to see Oreo decided to join us. Thank you, guys. Art's turned his peppers into super hot elixir, only for the brave. Looks tasty, Art, thank you. Not to be outdone, Walter got his blender out, and he'll have a nice haul of tomatoes and hots to rival the great chefs of the world. Too bad round 2 didn't have just a little more time. Thank you, Walter, for your motivation all summer long. I'm telling you, our friends and neighbors are absolutely incredible. Keeps me motivated to come out here and do this day after day. Even when we're looking at almost a total loss for a lot of this stuff, our turmeric's going to die back. We'll get the last of the corn off. Now our winter beets and carrots, I'm not worried about them at all. It's only going to get down to freezing for a couple hours. They're going to make it through just fine. Now let's go ahead and take a look at a couple more. Jim's garden in Missouri will be done this week also due to the frost, but his containers gave him a great summer of fresh food. That's why we do it, because it tastes great. Thank you, Jim. Valerie said it was my fault that she had to harvest some more of her sweet potatoes. Well, I'll take that. Texas will be producing for quite a bit longer, and we look forward to your continued inspiration. Your garden is simply blessed, and that pie, that looks awesome. Thank you, Valerie. No matter where you're at in the world and what kind of garden you have, whether it's a raised bed, whether it's in-ground, whether it's a container on the kitchen windowsill, we'd like to see what's going on in your garden, and I invite you to join us. All you have to do is email me at waylandsmalley5@gmail.com. I guarantee you all other gardeners would love to see what you're doing in your garden. After all, we gain inspiration and ideas from each other. You know why we do this? Because it tastes good. Our cabbages and our bok choy, they're going to be just fine. Tomorrow we'll get the rest of the sweet potatoes up. Monday we'll take all of the tomatoes off, any cucumbers, any squash, anything that might actually get damaged. We'll take as many beans off as we can. The beans should make it through this first frost. There's no guarantee on that. Our Swiss chard that made it through all summer long, made it through all the blister beetle attacks, is coming on really well. That ought to be just fine. We'll probably harvest as much of our big leaf basil as we can. It won't take the cold at all. The late zucchini and squash that we planted, even our late summer zucchini that we planted is making fruit. We have one nice spaghetti squash and a whole bunch of small ones. I just don't think there's enough time for it to ripen the way we want it to. The dragon's tongue radishes are doing really well, of course, but they should be able to take this cold no problem. Hopefully we'll be able to get some of those really cool seed pods. Yeah, I don't think the okra's going to make it through this week either, but we had a pretty good haul. I do want to thank you for stopping by the garden to help celebrate what our friends and neighbors are doing in their gardens. And I invite you to become one of the friends of this channel and send us what you're doing in your garden. We'd love to celebrate your successes. I'm going to have to ask for your forgiveness. Over the next few days there's going to be quite a lot of work, and I'm going to try to bring you along as much as I can. Even with the three of us, the picking, the potting, and the camera work is going to be quite a bit of a challenge. We just hope some of the tips and tricks we use in this deep mulch garden helped you throughout the year. Guys, not all bad. Right after this frost, we'll be able to set up for the winter gardens. We'll get the cold frames in. We're going to be able to plant a few more things. Until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.